Alright, I don't know. Can people hear me? Can you hear me? Audio test.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Alright, good, good. There's my voice. Okay, good. We're gonna get started with another stream here. Let me get this set up. So, welcome back. If this is your first time watching, welcome. We are playing a little bit of Morrowind today with the Outlander mod list. This is the preview version for the 4.0 release of Outlander. And I think I'm actually gonna post this stream right into the Discord. So if you're on the Discord, you're gonna see this in Outlander videos and streams. Alright, that's on the Discord now, so anyone there can see that. Okay, so here we are. We are going to be playing as our Dunmer Incubus, a street urchin background for Belos. We are basically using short blades and magic. We actually have alchemy as a major skill, and that's one of the things I want to work on in this episode, is maybe doing a little bit of crafting some potions. I think poison as well is going to be quite useful and on brand for our playstyle here. And we have this power called seduce. So when we hit this on someone, we get command humanoid 100 levels for 10,000 seconds on touch. So we're basically using this to assassinate people and just generally cause chaos. And it's pretty fun. And in the last episode we got into some funny situations. We led a guy into the wilderness and he was defeated by a Quama Forager. So that was cool. And we got a nice amount of magical items here if I check. Hold on, let me just make sure. There we go. We got a lot of scrolls. We also got the Ring of Khajiit from doing the quest for Mephala, the Daedric Prince of Shadows, and I'm just sort of thinking a little bit about the roleplay here for Belos, and I like to think of him as someone who... he had a tough time growing up as a urchin on the streets, perhaps of Almalexia or Narcissus, one of the large cities on the mainland, and he decided to make his way to Vardenfell to seek a new life by joining the Morag Tong. And I like to think of him as, like, I don't think Belos is like he's kind of an evil character, but he's also somebody who just takes humor in, like, he finds humor and relishment in, like, the misfortunes of others that he sees as unable to deal with the difficulties of life, or who aren't as crafty or as cunning as he is. Like, he kind of, I don't know, he's got a mean streak in him, but it's born from the cruel upbringing, the difficult upbringing that he had. And the Morag Tong provides an opportunity for him to actually make something of himself and use his skills to become successful. And you know, I don't know, I think we got some moral gray areas to explore as a Morag Tong assassin who seduces people. We're certainly not a good guy by any stretch of the imagination. If anything, we're a villain. But Belos, you know, he's got some complexity to him. He's got humanity to him.
You may speak.
Alright, so let's take a look here. Now, in the last episode, we carried out a few more writs of execution. We also did a quest for the Monastery of Order, and I'll let you check that out if you haven't seen it yet, but that was an interesting thing we stumbled upon. And we got some loot from that. We got like a robe and a pair of boots, And I think a sword as well. Now we gotta go find a guy. Yeah, we killed this guy, Sorain Sadis. I think he was like a smuggler in a cave somewhere. Now we have been given a writ for the honorable execution of Guril Retharan. He may be found at the Flowers of Gold Corner Club in the Redaran Wasteworks. So we're gonna go get this guy first. That shouldn't take too long. I've been given a writ for the honorable execution of Galassa Uvain. She may be found at the Hlalu Treasury in the Wasteworks of the Hlalu compound. Alright, so Hlalu and Redaran cantons we gotta go to next. The other thing is, let's take a look here. Let me look at... We got a lot of alchemy ingredients, and
Outlander.
if we go into the storage area... Let's see, I also want to see... What if we... Let me get my backpack, and let me open my backpack. And let's take this wood. And we have wood and resin. We can make some torches. So, let me see here. I'll put the backpack back on. And let's get the wood. And let me see if I can... So I think the large torch you must be in the wilderness to place. But the small torch, like if I craft one of these... And then I drop it on the ground, does it stay lit? Yeah, it does, of course. Okay, good. So, I'm gonna go and... Alright, good. Oh, yeah, these rats are gonna be, This rat infestation in here is really annoying. But that's okay. I'm just gonna dispose of these. Now, let's see. We can make a few more of these torches. So I'll put one there. And then I'll put another one. Let's make another one first. Alright, perfect. Okay, we got another torch. And I'll drop this torch on the ground. Perfect. So, we got these Journeyman's Mortar and Pestle, Journeyman's Retort, Apprentice Alembic, Journeyman's Calcinator. There's more stuff in here. Let me just take this and put it in here. Yeah, we got the Journeyman's here. Yeah, it's still pretty dark. We can make some more torches, so let's just do that. Let me make another one and another one. Alright, we got a little bush crafting increase there. Oh. Alright, we got another rat. There we go. Okay, let's get another torch. There we go, now we're lighting this place up steadily. Let's see, do I need another torch over here? Yeah, this is looking much better. Now let's see, how do I use this? So we got the Journeyman's Pestle. We could grind up the scales. What does this do? And now we're just gonna grind away in the mortar and pestle. The fish scales. Oh look, we can actually move around. I gotta heal. The rat actually took like half my health bar. Alright, I guess this takes a little while. We can actually like spin around while we do this. It's pretty funny. This is a vibe though. Alright. We created scales powder. Now let's look. What does scales powder do? I don't know. Scales powder. Okay, well, I guess it's, yeah, we can use it for water walking. Alright, let's see here. I guess the retort is the one. What does the alembic do? Concentrate. In concentrate mode, similar effects are highlighted white in potion tooltip and their power is added together. It cannot become bigger than the maximum value defined by your skill and apparatus quality. So like, what do we do here? Oh, okay, we put potions in here and we concentrate their essence. I have a bandage and some restore healths here. Restore attribute. Alright, I'm gonna sell those. Then we have the calcinator. Clear negative. Click to change whether... Okay, so you'd put in a potion here and you try to clear out any negative effects. Alright, so I guess the retort... You gotta start... You gotta actually use the retort. Let's try to do restore health. So let's put marshmallow. Damage health. I could use salt rice bread. I can use wick wheat. Take. Create. So yeah, let's see. Can I make a... Okay, and then you let it kind of work, and let's see if we can make a restore health potion. What's our alchemy skill? We have 35, and this is a journeyman retort. So this is like, you know, we should be able to make an okay potion at least. Like, we should be able to do something. And, yeah, I gotta get more wood and resin so we can light up this place. Kind of got our Minecraft style, torch breadcrumb trail here. Alright, 59, 60%. Let's see if we can get a potion made. And then I should rest in a bed and heal up. So I think we'll do that next. And then these next two Morag Tong writs don't seem so bad. I'm interested in the mainland though. So maybe we will paralyze. Okay, well it restores our health, but it paralyzes us. Alright, so... Where is it? Paralyze potion. Alright, so actually I'm just curious. What if we just drink this? We resisted magic, but it healed us still. So that's cool. Alright, well we healed ourselves there. Let's see, what else can we make? I guess we can make, like, let's see, drain health. Like, we could do a fire petal. And, glowing chanterelle. Let's see if we can make a poison. And then we can use the poison on our next victim. I wonder if there's any wood I can get in here. This is like this random potion thing I found earlier. Let's see here. Where's my own lantern? I don't know if I have one. Yeah, they don't run out once they're placed in the environment, I guess. Right, so... Like, this one got really low, and then I just left it here by the trap door. Okay, how are we doing? 2/3 of the way there. Alright. 90%. Let's see what we get. I hope it's solid. Potion failed. Alright, sometimes it'll fail. It happens. How about restore fatigue? We can certainly make restore fatigue. This has damage health. Yeah, we can use like racer meat and like, I guess salt rice. And let's see if we can get a restore fatigue potion. Because, yeah, fatigue is huge in your hit chance. Let's see. There's actually an enchanted axe in here. I don't know if I should take that. Let's see. There's a bunch of stuff in here. We can take all these ingredients. Let's see. Anything else? Alright. There's also a rat pelt. Alright, 90%. Potion failed. At least this is increasing our alchemy skill, so that's cool. Guess, cork bulb root? Alright. And then, what ingredients can I put in here? Like, we can grind up, I guess we can grind up the scamp skin. And we can do this while we wait for the retort to do its thing. And in the darkness, we're just... This is cool. We got like our own little dark little corner where we can hide out and make our potions and poisons. Alright, halfway done. Let's see, what else? Water walking? So if you grind this, you can use the water walking. Oh, whoops, I took it. Let me put it on the floor. Ingredient scales. Create. We can drain attributes or do water walking. I'd like the water walking. Especially if we have to go to that like Telvanni part of the map where there's all the islands. Like we did for the Outlander guy. Alright, let's see. Give me something. Come on. Potion failed. Alright. Let me try again. How about damage health? Bitter green. Alright. Let's get that cooking. This is kind of a more interesting way to use the alchemy system because in the base game, it's just whatever of the 4 items you need are just displayed in the creation, and they just automatically add their effect. Like the calcinator removes the negative effects, the alembic. I don't know. I don't totally get what the alembic does. It explains it if I click on it, like here. Like concentrate stuff, yeah. Journeyman's, yeah, the mortar and pestle grinds stuff up, which I guess unlocks extra effects. Or like it unlocks more effects than you know for something, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it just gives it a new effect. Oh, nice. That book just gave us a security boost. But yeah, the retort actually creates the potion. So, that is the go-to. Whereas before, I think you just needed the mortar and pestle. Man, it's really not working that well. Alright, I don't know how much longer I'm going to try this. Let's see. Resin actually has a restore health effect. That's good to know. There's a teapot here. Make tea. You can also use the teapot to just, well, we also have the cooking pot. We do have the cooking pot. Alright, let's actually see what else can I grind up. What does this give me? I guess we can grind up guarhide and see whatever we get from that. See if that's nice. Alright, and then we'll, we still need a few more lights in here. It's pretty dark and dingy, but it's a nice little spot to hole up and just chill and make some stuff. There we go, grind that up, Belos. Grind up that hide. Guarhide was destroyed. Cool. Restore health? Perfect! Look at that! Wow, that's 35 health right there in that potion. That's sick. That actually worked. Now I want to make another one. Ooh, paralyzed. Can I actually do this? No. No. Drain health. Fire petal? Okay. I don't know what else, I guess drain fatigue. Restore, let's see, do we have Restore Magica? Yeah, Conberry and Belladonna Berry. Alright, let that do its thing. I think we can still grind up Durzog meat. Alright, we're grinding Durzog meat and trying to make a Restore Magica potion. And, it's really nice how those torches will plant themselves upright rather than falling over on their side when you drop them. Yeah, very Minecraft style. There's some random stuff I put in here. A longbow, a skooma distiller. Oh, there's a vicious chanterelle. Let's take that. Another ingredient. I can also store some ingredients, like in this crate here. Alright, potion failed, I think? Yeah. Alright. Let's try to, let's see, can I make one more thing? Let's try a drain health. Drain willpower, drain strength. Damage health? Yeah, the vicious chanterelle we just picked up in the other room. We'll put that in with the bitter green slime. And create. And then, yeah, I'm gonna probably use this crate as like an alchemy storage. I mean, there's you know, however many crates we need here. Got tons of crates. Alright. Let's see, let me train acrobatics while we do this. Can I, like, find a place where I can jump a lot? Like... Or I can, like, rapidly jump? No. I'm out of fatigue anyways. Yeah, just train athletics instead. Alright. Let's see. What do we get? Please, let's get some. Nice. Created that. Damage health 35 points. Nice. We got a alchemy increase there. Alright. I don't know. Is there anything else interesting here? Like, what about telekinesis? We can actually this would be pretty useful. Sure. Let's create a telekinesis potion if we can. That would be pretty nice. This is a good idea, just so, like, it always feels good to be prepared. Yeah, and it's still dark in this room, but, like, you can still see, yeah, this is the room with the bedroll. Alright. Nothing else for this, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, if we get the telekinesis potion, that can help with some thieving. So, telekinesis is amazing for thieving, actually. Let's see what we get. Oh, nice. Oh, but it actually drains health on us. So, can we put this in the... Yeah, can we put this in here? Clear negative. Alright, so what is it? It's, drain health. Okay, so we made a potion with a negative effect, so now you can pour the potion into the calcinator, and it'll slowly see if it can remove the effect, the bad effect, from the potion. So let's see here. Takes a little time. And as you can see, the duration doesn't change when you plant a light in the world. It only drains when you're carrying it, and it's actually held in your hand. Alright, hopefully it would be really nice if it just fully got rid of the drain health effect. But even if it just lowers it to like 5 or something, just a smaller effect would be nice. Potion failed, so we actually failed even, you can actually lose that potion entirely, so I think that was fine to just to try it and learn. What else is there? There's all kinds of stuff here. Yeah, we can use the resin in the marshmallow. And then I think, yeah, a lot of this stuff can be put away. Let's put this stuff away. Restore fatigue, yeah. These have restore health as an effect. Oh yeah, there's also the silk gut thing. Alright, we'll keep some food on us. We also got this moon sugar, but I don't think we need that. I'll keep like maybe one. How do I no, it's not right click. Control left click, yeah. I'll keep one thing of moon sugar with me in case we find a skooma pipe, and then we'll show what happens when you do that. But alright, this is gonna be our little alchemy crate. We're trying to make another restore health potion, and then we're gonna go and take care of these writs. And I don't know, it seems like Morag Tong is pretty straightforward. It's like there's a guy or a girl, like a person over here, take him out, come back, get some gold. It's very straightforward, and this seduce power that we have is very useful for that purpose. Okay, this burdens us but restores health. Okay, burden potion, alright. So let's put the burden potion. Let's put the burden potion in here. Clear negative burden. Alright. Alright, so let's see if the burden effect gets cleared by the calcinator. Yeah. And with all the gold we get from assassinating people, we can put that into trainers, and that'll be a good source of leveling up. Definitely getting higher alchemy skill is fun in Morrowind, though, because if we get that high enough, we pump up that alchemy. I really want to try like something, like sort of a build, like a playstyle that is more a little off meta, you know, like a lot of people do in Nightblade, and it's like light armor and marksman and security and all of that, and it's like we don't really, we're more of a personality focused character than like straight up a stealth, you know, guy. And then like we're unarmored because we mostly rely on just subduing our victims very quickly. Alright, the potion failed, but let's see. How are we doing? We got... Oh yeah, there's also this cool sword we got. Silvery Rainbow. I guess we can leave this sword in here. Or, let's see here. Alright, so here we are in the Morag Tong base. Yeah, let's... We're not using Longblade, and it's got a cool enchantment on it, but I think we're just gonna stash it in the base down here.
Yes.
Where do we go? Upstairs. Oh yeah, we put some stuff down here already. And I did mark the Monastery of Order in the last episode, but I don't know if we're actually going to be going there that much. Alright, I'll just leave this with Eno Hlalu. Yeah, kite and sickle we have. We also got the wild shard blade. It needs repairs. Right, yeah, it's totally busted. Expensive pants. Like, we can leave this behind. This is the robe of order, in case you haven't seen it. It almost looks like an ESO character, if I'm being honest. Honestly, though, I kind of vibe with it, but probably not for this purpose. Besides, we have this dragon's robe that gives us like a 40% magicka boost, so I'd much prefer to have that. But let's see. These are the order boots. They're 15 pounds, so they're pretty heavy. But they'd probably sell for a lot. And they're medium armor. Yeah, I don't know. We can leave this stuff here for now. And then how's about the order? The robe of order is only 3 pounds. But I just want to sell it. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Well, let's keep it. Actually, let's not even sell it. Let's not sell it. It's too cool. Like, it's like a cool modded thing. Let me just... Oh yeah, isn't there a positioner mod in this too? I gotta check what you hit for the positioner mod. G, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So if you look at an item and you want to move it, but you don't want to like pick it up and open your inventory again, look at it and tap G on the keyboard, and you can then position it around. You can rotate it by hold left shift, and then just move your mouse around and it'll rotate. Pretty cool. And then if you want to put it on the wall, what is it? Left alt. And then you could put this on the wall, so like if we wanted, we could like put this up somewhere. But this isn't for Eno Hlalo, this is going to be for our eventual player home. I'm going to tap left alt and it's back to normal, and I'm just going to leave it. Drop item G. Alright, we'll leave some of this loot behind from our last quest. That cleared up a lot of space in our inventory. What do we got? Amulet of Almcivi. I'm gonna put on the Chameleon Constant Effect Amulet. It's really minor, it's just 2%, but still nice to have. Bunch of scrolls. Telvanni Bug Musk. We got some food. Not a ton, but we got food. And, yeah, we got our sketchbook with our drawings here. Morel and still life with pots. There we go. Alright. Nice. We're moving nice and quick. Let's get out of here. Let's go, let me actually mark here first, so it's easy to get back. So yeah, I could probably use, yeah, my daily power, so I don't even have to spend magicka. Yeah, we have a mark and recall as a daily power for our star sign, which is the steed courier stone.
Say your words.
So it's the steed, and then in parentheses, courier.
I'm waiting.
Alright, speed went up, nice. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. First, we gotta go to the Redoran and Hlaalu cantons. Gosh darn it, why are these rats in here? Alright, hold on. Oh man, he's already dead. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna rest up. Do I actually have my own light source? Or do I need to... I probably need to take one of these torches with me. Oh, let me take out this rat. Oh wait, let me, Can I take health from you? I freaking triggered a miscast. Give me a break. Alright. We got some health back from him. Yeah, I think I need to take a torch. Alright. What do we have in here? Just some random crap. Can I open this yet? Let's see. It's still too complex. 35 is too complex a lock. Alright, let's until healed. And how we doing on water? And then what's in our backpack? Anything in the backpack I should drop? Oh yeah, we got meat and food and guar milk. Yeah, we're fine. We got our cooking pot, our tent, our bedroll. We even have a steel crossbow. In case we come across any ammo, we want to use it. I actually think maybe we leave a steel crossbow behind since I have the throwing knives. I can just leave it here. Yeah. Let's open this, and let's put the steel crossbow here. I'll position it. Okay. It'll just kind of... Let's see. Snap rotation toggle, right shift. Right shift. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just leave it there. It looks kind of weird there. Can I move this? Oh yeah, let's see. We also got to reset my hotkeys. So let's reset the weapon I'm using. The kite and sickle is kind of our go-to now. There we go. That's a pretty vicious looking weapon. Yeah, we gotta get some better weapons. And we gotta build up our short blade skills so we can unlock using stronger weapons like this glass wild shard blade. We need 50 in that. Alright, let's get out of here. We got our little torch here. We gotta get more torches and stuff. Alright, and what is the way out of here? So why we need to get the damn pilgrim's lantern up near Cool. That's always a good item for literally any character to have. Alright, Arena Wasteworks. Let's go upstairs. And I think we gotta go to Redoran first. And then after that, we'll go to Hlalu. Whichever one is closer. And I didn't check my powers, but how are we doing? Alright, they're about to recharge, so that's fine. Alright, let's take a look here. St. Olm's, Redoran. Yeah, Redoran straight ahead. And we're on our way to seduce and eliminate another target by the honorable writ of the Morag Tong. And we're just gonna mosey on over to Redoran Plaza. Now let's see, what do we got here? We got the Redoran Wasteworks now. Yeah, the Redoran Wasteworks is where we're headed. Do a little save here. Alright, I can put away this torch. It's just about dead, actually, so let's use it. Let's just bring it back to the base, and we'll put it in that dark room. Use it to light up that room a little bit. Alright. Let's see. I've been thinking about this. We could actually probably just seduce an Ordinator, and then use the Ordinator to fight for us. That would be pretty funny. Redoran Trader. Yeah, let's see here. We gotta figure out where to go. He's at the Flowers of Gold Corner Club. Located in the Redoran Wasteworks. Alright, we gotta explore a little bit. See where this is. What are these? Temple Shrine. Redoran Records. Where's the Flowers of Gold Corner Club? It must be up here on this level then. Prison cells. There it is, okay. We gotta turn around. Yeah, I might actually seduce an ordinator. That'll be really funny. I think we could try that and see what happens.
There's someone watching. I can tell.
Veteran Scout and Drill Master. Flowers of Gold. Alright, here we are at the Flowers of Gold Corner Club. I'm gonna get a save here. Hello there. Would you refill my water skin, dear? Yes. Water refill. Cooking pot. Okay, we'll fill the cooking pot too. Hello there.
This better be important.
No, who's the guy? Guril Retharan? Alright, as we look around, Rorthis
Do you want
Nethan. Guril Retharan. Alright, this is the guy we need. The Morag Tong, they found me. Help, please spare me.
This better be important.
Okay, well, there doesn't seem to really be any kind of actual behavior. Like, he doesn't
What
try
now?
running from you or anything. Alright, well,
What was that?
let's go ahead and seduce him. Hello, Guril.
What now?
I've come to seduce you. There we go. Now he's following us. He's got 119 health. Let me look at your check status. Can I check status with you? I can't. Alright, whatever. He just says, oh no, the Morag Tong, they found me, and then he just follows me anyways. Alright, let's get out of here, buddy.
What, Outlander?
You're coming with me. Let's see, should we do the... I guess we'll do the usual. Down to the sewers with you, girl. Alright, oh yeah, there we go. Alright, what are we doing? Let's bring him to the sewers. And there, he will meet his fate. Let me just crouch walk a little bit, get fatigue rebuilt. I really like how the water has like this bluish, pale bluish glow
that?
to it. Yeah, such a vibe. Alright. Date in the sewers. Yeah, we're having a little picnic down in the sewers. Alrighty, F5 here. Now, let's look at our weapons. Alright, Guril, are you ready for what we came down here for?
Careful with that, friend.
Alright, there we go. He's paralyzed. Alright, let's hit him with the absorb health. Alright, we got him. First try, baby. And we get infected with Witbane immediately afterwards. But look at this. Yo, he had a Fiend Tonto. Bound Dagger. Lightning Shield. Yes, please. Glove of the Sanguine Forny Fist. Glove representing one of the 27 legendary threads of the Web Spinner, once belonging to Guril Retharan at the Flowers of Gold in Vivek City. Awesome. He had some netch leather stuff, an extravagant robe. We can take that. You know, we'll just toss his dead body into the sewer, and it drifts into the murky depths. Very romantic indeed. But now we're sick. We gotta get cured. Do I have a restore or a heal disease? I guess not. Do I have the scroll that heals disease? No. Alright, we gotta go get cured. Let me go ahead and drink some guar milk. Let me get that out of the backpack. Alright, we'll take 2 of those, close the backpack. Alright, give me that guar milk. Where is it? Hold on. What is it? Control there. Alright, that'll give us a slow restore health for 60. over 1 minute. We gotta get cured. Hold on, let me check. We might be able to get cured in the Dunmer Temple. Veteran Temple Shrine. Hello, hello.
What hole did you crawl out?
Let's see. Shrine of the Tribunal. Alright. Tribunal healed me up. Alright, how we doing? How are you? This guy barters.
Do you have any?
I think I can sell him some stuff, actually. Like, let's see. He's got 300. Exclusive, restore speed, restore personality. What else? Fortify intelligence. Restore agility. Restore willpower. Okay, I think that should be alright. Wonder if we sell him. No, I'm gonna keep the core mode. What if we do the max sale? And then actually, let me reduce this. There we go. We got him. He offers spell making. He's got some spells. Almcivi intervention. That's just good to have as a spell in general, honestly. He's got restoration. Summon a swamp troll. What the heck is a swamp troll in Morrowind? I've never seen a swamp troll in Morrowind. Alright, spell making he's got. Let's, here.
This better be important.
Alright, let's actually see, what can we do with, spell making? Let's see. Drain fatigue. Yeah, we got absorb health. Absorb fatigue. Yeah, on touch. Alright, what if we absorbed fatigue like 70 points? What if we did like 50 points so for 5 seconds? That would be pretty devastating, right? And then what is the price of this spell? What would be a good name for this? Exhausting grasp. Let's see. I don't know. I'm curious. This might be useful if we can get people to fall down and then they can't even fight back. Okay. We don't have any chance to cast it though. But we do have 41 in mysticism, so maybe we can try it later. Yeah, that's probably a little bit too strong. We can't even cast this absorb fatigue thing. But that's actually even more expensive. I wonder if we can make it like a smaller one. Then what? I don't know. What else does he have? Charm? Can we do a charm spell? What do we have in the way of spells for charm? We got command humanoid. Do we have an actual charming touch? Yeah. We got. Oh yeah, we don't have any magicka. That's why. We just gotta sleep a little bit. Alright, can I find a place to sleep? Veteran records. Wonder if there's any skill books in here. Yeah, we can't see the value of books, and that usually gives away the skill books. Homilies of Blessed Almalexia. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of books in here. I need to restore my
What
frickin'
Outlander?
magicka. I don't want to use a potion though. We could just, let's just go back to the base. Oh yeah. This is why it's nice to have this as a daily power, actually. Like, it seems useless because it's like, oh, you can just get that, but... I mean, I guess you can get an amulet as well. Alright, but I'm just going to use Journey Back now.
May you find me where
Here we
they
are.
have your attention.
Alright, and let me go rest. Let's rest for like 6 hours. Let's rest until healed. We're hungry. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. Now let's take a look at this. Oh, we can actually cast this, so we have a 57% chance to cast that. It's actually, yeah, like 50 points for 5 seconds on touch. Is there a way to change how prices are displayed in Outlander? It's kind of weird to see price per weight, but not the actual price. I think you can see, I think, doesn't it have to do with whether or not you have mercantile skill? Like when you look at an item, you can't see the price right away, but as you get your mercantile skill higher, you can tell how valuable something is. At least that's what I thought. Let me put away these netch leather things we took off that dude. These are just here as like crappy tier light armor. Alright, yeah, like we don't have enough mercantile to see what prices are. We only have 7. It's among one of our worst skills. So we gotta work on that. Let's go get the reward. Let's go get the reward. Oh, look at that! How much restore fatigue we got
I see this
from eating
land
that
suits
bread
you.
we ate.
We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Guril Retharan, you have executed the writ on Guril Retharan. You have earned the payment and the honor. And we got that bound. We got that. Was it the demon Tonto off of him? That's sick. Yeah, let's see. We got demon Tonto, right? Magic items. Fiend Tonto. Bound dagger, 60 seconds on self. Yeah, that's sick. Alright, so we're gonna be using that. I'll leave some of these soul gems here, I think. And maybe we can enchant a robe. Let's see. Leave these robes and pants and things in here. Alright, I think we're gonna go to the Hlalu now. How much gold do we have? We just got gold. 2,000 gold. So, let's see if we could get some training done. Do you train me? Not at my rank. I gotta do more of these writs. Hey. No, not. I can't get spells from you. Training.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Now, short blade is what we really need. That's the best one to
Do
level
you
up.
seek training?
Alright, 2.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Level 35.
Do
okay.
you seek training?
That's all for me for now. Let's get more water. Let's get scrib jerky. There we go. And let's go killing again. Look how much restore fatigue you get from eating that bread. It's actually the scrib jerky, I think. These stupid rats always getting their bodies here. Alright, we gotta put a torch down in this room from earlier. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's a better torch spread. We gotta get this whole room just so you can see where you're going a little bit. And there we go. Let's go to the Hlalu Canton now and take out our next target. And maybe we can use this nice new, shiny new Fiend Tonto. Yeah, and we look kind of ghostly because we have a 2% chameleon necklace on that I just found in a random crate somewhere. Alright, Telvanni's over there. 4 1/4, Redoran, St. Olms, St. Dellen. Where exactly do I have to go for frickin' Hlalu? I think we can get there with one of the gondola people. Ooh. Alright, we're okay. Let's just drink our guar milk. Had a little fall there. It all levels up acrobatics. How are you doing? What does this guy got? He's got some random weapons. A staff of the a silver shard blade. How much is it? 253? Silver shard blade, 5 to 11 points. That's pretty good, actually. Anything I can trade him? That's fine. Let's get this down to 240. Alright, we just bought that dagger off of him. Yeah, we got a lot of daggers. I like having these because we can use their enchantments to, like, we can even, like, shoot projectiles at people through our dagger. Like it's a frickin' Harry Potter magic wand. There's a gondola right over there. Let's go check if the gondola guy... I know Hlalu has the mark, like the scales as their, the scales of trade and commerce as their symbol. I'm gonna do a save there. Hello there, Bendrin Delvey.
My prices are reasonable.
Hlalu. Alright, here we go. Look at the sky. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, the skies in Outlander look excellent. Take that as a nice screenshot. Alrighty, where are we? We're at Hlalu. Let's check. Where do we have to go? We gotta get Galassa Uvain. She may be found at the Hlalu Treasury in the wasteworks of the Hlalu compound. I guess, do we have to go up for the wasteworks? Yeah. And how's our seduce power? It probably has to recharge. It's almost recharged. Enough time has passed that it's almost recharged, because we did all that training and stuff. Look at the sky. The sky looks great. Look at the frickin' moon there. I mean, like, this is a sky that really reminds me how, like, it felt to play Morrowind the first time. And just when you're running around at night, and it's got those, like, shades of purple, and... I don't know, I love that. Alright, Hlalu Wasteworks. Hlalu Treasury. Yeah, we gotta get our acrobatic skill up. Our acrobatics kinda sucks. It'd be nice to get a little more acrobatic with this character. Hlalu Temple. We need the Hlalu, Canal Works? No, we need the Hlalu Treasury. I think it's up here, then. Alright, the Hlalu Treasury. But we're not here to break into any vaults or steal anything. We're here to take a life.
Whatever
and
you're looking
this
for,
is the lady.
I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Alright. What are you doing here? She's actually a trainer. Why do they have us killing people who can train you? It's a shame. Let me wait for an hour. Alright, Seduce is ready to go. Hello, Galassa. Why don't you come with me? Yes. And she'll start following. They always do. Into the Hlalu Wasteworks. And down. Come on, Galassa. Come on, Galassa. Let's go. Up there you are. Come on. Let's go down. Let's go downstairs. Alright. Into the canal works. I just hope we don't get Witbane again. Now the worst are the diseases that damage strength. Alright. Well, I wonder what happens if we use the this spell. Oh yeah, what do I gotta do? Restore my magicka? Alright. Does this work? I don't think it worked. Okay, let me reload. I want to see if this absorb fatigue thing can make her fall on the ground. Let's see if this spell actually works. Because we did pay for it. Alright, okay. What do we gotta do? Restore magicka. Yeah, there we go.
I'm on your side.
Okay, cool. Alright, we got the Fiend Tonto. I guess we can use the Fiend Tonto. Oh my gosh. Alright, hold on. Restore health. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me try again. From the quick save. Yeah, I think we'll just paralyze her, like we usually do. Alright, let's paralyze her. There we go. Also got the silver shard blade. Oh yeah. Alright. Maybe using the absorb health is also good. I think we gotta paralyze her, hit her with the absorb health, and then just spam attack. It's too bad she's a trainer. We won't get to use her for training, but it's in the writ. We've received our orders from the Morag Tong. So let's see here.
Please be careful.
Okay, there we go. Now, Fiend Tonto. Oh wait, we gotta. There we go. Look how strong that is. Oh, that's so strong. There we go. She's dead. Done. All right, yeah, that bound dagger feels so strong. She had a dire flame blade, so we'll add that to the dagger collection. Potion of jump. And then we'll toss her body into the sewers and get out of here before we get sick. Alright, and then all we gotta do is recall. And here we
A
are.
warm welcome to you.
Hello there. What writs? Galassa Uvain. You have honorably slain Galassa Uvain. You well deserve this payment and the honor of the kill. Another 1,000 gold. We are now Belos the Thrall. We leveled up in advancement, and let's see if there's writs open. Outstanding writ on Mavon Drenim and a new writ on Tirur Belvain. Alright, Mavon Drenim. He may be found in the Telvanni Tower, in the plaza of the Telvanni compound in Vivek. Mephala, guide your hand. Tell me about Tirur Belvain. The honorable execution of Tirur Belvain. He may be found in Shara, which is on the southwest coast of Sheogorad. Go to Dagon Fell and follow the road past the Dwemer ruins and west until a branch heads southwest to the coast. Shara is on the south. Is to the south. Go now. Alright. Obviously, first we're going to get Mavon Drenim. So the next place is the Telvanni compound. Then we'll go on a journey up to Sheogorad, and maybe we'll get the Pilgrim's Lantern while we're at it, so we have a light source. But it looks like we got a nice amount of daggers here. Alright, I'll just dump the crap that we got off of her. Alrighty, netch leather. Boom. Alright. Lots of bells going here. Now let's just recharge our seduce power and rest on up. Okay, there we go. Let's check 15 hours. Alright, we're gonna have to gotta recharge our water skin or refill it. Okay, yeah, well, look how many frickin' daggers we got. Dire Flame Blade, Cruel Viper Blade, Silver Shard Blade, Wild Shard Blade, Chitin Sickle, then the throwing stuff. I'm not really using too many of those throwing stars, but I got them just as a backup. Alright, can I buy spells from you now? Yes, I can. So now we can buy spells and let's see, we can frenzy creature. I'm just gonna buy that just so we know it. Night Eye, Soul Trap, Telekinesis, Silence. We can take the Demoralize just to know it. Detect Key. Okay. I don't really use Detect Key. Summon Mammoth? Dude, this guy has Summon Mammoth. That's a thing. And Shalador's Mirror. And then Invisibility. Okay. Oh, Charm Mortal. Charm 10 to 30 points. Yeah, we should definitely have more of those charm spells.
Reasonable price.
Alright, we spent a lot of gold on spells, but look how many spells we got now. We got a lot of magic now. Very cool. F5.
Go ahead.
Let's go to the Telvanni compound. Actually, hold on. How much do we need to... 10 hours?
What is this about?
I wonder if I can train in anything.
Do you seek training?
Light armor. We don't need light armor.
You may speak.
We decided we're going full in on unarmored and just like...
Do you seek
personality and magic and stuff. We could get a acrobatics level up.
At your service, Outlander.
Alright.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Yeah, we need more water. Alright, we'll top off on water when we get to the Telvanni guy. Alright. Let's get going. To the Telvanni compound. More of you guys, seriously? Alright, we got another level up. Nice. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. Alright, which dagger am I using? The Fiend Tanto? Oh, whoops. I used recall. Yeah, of course I did. Alright, whatever. Let's just rest until healed. Now we're very thirsty. Well, we got water in our cooking pot. So I'll take that out. And then we'll put the backpack back on. Alright, and we filled the water skin. Alright, let's head over to the Telvanni compound. Oh, there's a lantern here. 150 though. I'll leave it. We'll get more stuff for the area.
There's someone
Storage
watching.
area.
I can tell.
But yeah, at least a couple of these have just been right here in Vivek, so like pretty easy. Honestly, the seduce power makes this much easier. If I'm being honest, let's try this. There we go. Yeah, the rat infestation never goes away in here. Alright.
We're watching you.
Alright, we're outside. We gotta head over to the Telvanni quarters. So let's get going in that direction. With all of our daggers and magic spells. And our seductive powers, no less. We gotta heal up a little bit. Let's see, maybe I should take some of that guar milk out of the pack, and that'll just be like a slow acting kind of restore health. There we go. Give me that guar milk. Delicious. Alright, this Telvanni guy is in some kind of tower. Wasteworks. Let's see, Mavon Drenham, the Telvanni Tower, and the Telvanni Plaza. Alright, we're taking out a Telvanni guy. Well, the Telvanni are sort of into that kind of thing.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure
I don't know. I feel like we might join Telvanni.
How do I know you're not up to something devious?
Who knows? Well, let's see. Temporary housing. This is the tower, right?
I can tell.
Yeah, it must be. Telvanni Tower, yeah. Alright. Okay, here we are in the Telvanni Tower. What's his name? Mavon Drenham. He's found at the Telvanni Tower.
Do you want something?
Let's see.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Maybe he's upstairs. Oh, this looks cool. Oh god, this guy's instantly hostile. Oh no. Why are they attacking on sight? Come on, man. Alright, what do we do? This is bad. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? This. Okay, this is really bad. Alright. They were insta-hostile, so that's interesting. It'll be hard to get in close enough that we can actually seduce him this way. Alright. How's our seduce power? 5 hours till recharge. And we can't rest here when enemies are nearby. So those guys are insta-hostile. Let me wait a little bit here. Boom. Alright. Alright, let's wait 1 more hour. Okay, it's available.
Isn't there someone else you can talk to?
Alright. He's upstairs. And he's
Why
pissed.
do you disturb me?
Alright, what should we use here? We have Conjure Lightning, apparently, that's a thing. Could use this. I don't know. Let's, save here. I'm gonna get my Ancestor Guardian ready. Okay, Ancestor Ghost is deployed. Alright, there he is. Okay, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna seduce this guy. You there. You, fight for me. Alright, he's just standing there.
Where did I put that?
Okay, now he's joining the fight. Go, Silius Fulcinius. Silius Fulcinius is fighting on my behalf. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They just kicked his butt. Alright, let's see. I gotta back up here a little bit. Let me look at my magical items. Okay. They're Dunmer though, that's not gonna affect them much. I can't cast that, alright. Okay. 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 Alright, let me get my freaking stamina coming back, man. I need Scrib Jerky to come in clutch. And, what else? I think we just go for the, let's go for the Paralyze. Okay, she's paralyzed. There we go. Alright, those two are down. This guy is stuck now. Holy moly, this is hilarious. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Dude, he took out his staff, hit me once, and then that was it. Hold on, I think there might have been an autosave right there, though. After we got his 2 assistants. He got himself stuck behind a chair. He's a powerful Telvanni wizard, but chairs are a serious obstacle for him. Yeah, we shouldn't have gotten that close. I think we can just hit him with magic now. Yeah, he's stuck there. Alright, cool. Failed. Can I restore Magicka? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Alright. Oh, watch out. That is so strong. Yeah, that is super freaking strong. Oh yeah, we died. All right. At least we got the autosave there. SK fists only challenge when. Good question. We actually on my escaped slave stream, I kind of didn't keep going with that stream because I wasn't really sure what to do with the character other than try to do like freeing slaves, which might be fun, but he was actually a hand-to-hand build. What if we use these? Jeez, down to 1 health so fast, exactly. Can't these just explode? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, he's a Dunmer anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let me reload here. I like how everybody else in the tavern is just chilling and minding their business. They're like, "Oh, a Morag Tong assassin and a Talvani wizard are fighting. Just another day in Vivek." What am I doing? I want to paralyze him, don't I? But I don't have charge. Okay, that's out. Oh, I can't use that. It's broken. Flame Blade. Not against Dunmer, though. Yeah, we could fortify our hand-to-hand with the Glove of Sanguine Horny Fist. Nothing to see here, folks. Lol. Exactly. Let me see. What do I want to do with this guy? I guess we just... maybe we will just use the Fiend Tonto. Dude, what the heck? I need to get my stamina back. Also, your mic's being wonky sounds almost underwater, far away from your mouth. Okay, how does it sound now? I hope my voice doesn't sound too bad. I don't know. Let's see. What am I doing? I want to use my freaking... Can I hit him with absorb health? He didn't... Alright. Jeez Louise. Much better. Okay, good. Yeah, this guy has a really strong enchanted ebony staff, I think, which is really good, so when we do get him, we can loot it. I should probably get some soul gems or something so I can just recharge my daggers mid-fight. Because even though I have a nice array of weapons here, sometimes like certain ones aren't as good, like fire against this guy. And this one is totally busted. I might just use the fortify blade. I need to restore my fatigue, and I need to like fortify blade, I think. We have this damage health potion. Oh, but how do I use that so it doesn't happen to me? I just want to poison my blade. How do I do that? I don't know if the like it shouldn't give me an option as to like. Yeah, I don't know if there's Oblivion style poison use in this mod list. I hope there is. Jesus. Alright. Come on. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm not gonna give up. At least we got him stuck between these chairs. Sort of. Like, he kind of gets out, but if we can keep him stuck there, that's nice. It's just like, let's see. We can use the Fiend Tonto. What is that? Yeah, it is. It is insane. Let me see. I'm going to take the Scrib Jerky for the Restore Fatigue. And, okay, we'll just do that, I guess. I can't hit him at all. It's crazy. He probably has some sanctuary going on. He might be using, actually, hold on. Let me check. Don't we have, don't Dunmer have, like, a sanctuary? I know at least, isn't it in vanilla that they have a sanctuary power? I think they actually removed it because it was too strong. I don't know. What else do we have? Silencing him doesn't matter because he'll just whack us with the business end of his staff. Yeah. Okay, like I can use this. Go, go, go! Oh, so close. Yeah, fortifying the short blade skill by 20 points really helps with consistently landing, but we gotta restore, like our fatigue is so low. So we gotta use that. We gotta get our fatigue up, use that, and then just spam the Fiend Tonto at him. Alright, let's see. I'm going to fortify. Hold on, let me crouch and get fatigue back. Let's see if he gets stuck for a little bit. Oh, his AI is figuring it out. Let me take the Scrib Jerky. Alright, we didn't get a very good roll there. Alright, we got some fatigue back. Let's just wait till that's restored. He's having difficulty figuring out this table. He's become a master of magic, but he can't figure out this table. Alright, I'm gonna do a F5 here. And we're gonna cast Impatient Signatures and Fiend Tonto. There we go, we got him. And, we don't have a bounty because he attacked us. Hellfire Staff. Cast when strikes. Weakness to fire 0 to 10% for 10 seconds. Fire damage 4 to 15 points in 5 feet. Awesome. Amber Exquisite Robe. Constant effect. Resist shock 21% on self. Cool. He had some random potions. Constant effect shield 3 points on self. That's cool. And Firebite sword. And constant effect feather 5 points on self. Alright. Oh yeah, this guy died. Silius. He also had a Fiend Tonto on him. Well, good thing we picked him. We'll take that. Alrighty. Looks like some of this stuff I'm gonna have to put in the backpack. But there we go. Is this guy the final boss? I think not. I believe there are still a good amount more. Alright, for this guild. And then I think maybe we'll just get done with all the quests for the Vardenfell part of the guild. Actually, let's take a look, see if they have anything good to steal. Extravagant ring. Exquisite robe. Expensive ring. Okay. This is cool. They're growing their mushrooms in here. Let's see. Very cool. Let me take off the, I don't know, the lighting is a bit too dark. I'll get this. Alright, there we go. What else did we get? So, we got these Protector's Common Shoes. These give us a constant effect shield. We have a feather robe. So if we put this on, we get a feather effect. The best one is the fortifying magic, maximum magicka. Like the feather and resist shock are cool to have for sure, but not the best. And we got that tiny little bit of shield effect from our shoes now. Flame mirror robe. I'll take it. Extravagant robes. And that seems to be about it. Is there a light or a lantern I can take? How about this candle? Yeah, I'll take the candle. Other lights or candles? Doesn't look like it. Alright. F5. Alright. Well, our work here is done. A little bit of chaos caused. We seduced that Imperial and he helped fight for us, but he didn't do much damage. This guy is just sweeping the floor. I want no part of this. Good day.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Yeah, they're just like, alright, whatever. Ooh, nice, a skill book. The Pilgrim's Path. Pilgrimages of the Seven Graces quest started. Alright, so let's see. We gotta recall ourselves back. Journey back.
A warm welcome.
I gotta
to
hop
you.
and hit the gym. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, SK, and have a great workout. Alright, Eno Hlalu. Ritz. Mavon Drenham. Another 1,000 gold. Any advancement? Any more Ritz? Okay, quest finished. Alright, so let's check Ritz. We already did these, so special duties. The Dark Brotherhood is operating here in Morrowind. I want you to contact the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood rebelled against the Morag Tong many years ago. Since then, they have been our enemy. I want you to speak with Miun Gay, a Mehrunes Dagon cultist. Dude, that's the guy that we helped with the Annoying Fool quest. I want you to speak with Miun Gay, a Mehrunes Dagon cultist who has, so that's what he is, has an enchantment shop in the lower wasteworks of the Foreign Quarter. I believe he knows of a contact in the Dark Brotherhood. When you have taken a name from him, bring that name to me. Alright. Let's go visit our good buddy Miun Gay, who we did a little quest before where a certain Breton actor was, causing a hubbub outside his enchantment shop in the Foreign Quarter.
Say your business.
And, we kind of led that actor, that Breton, into the wilderness, and he got his butt kicked by a Quama Forger. So that was cool. And then, Miun Gay was a little upset, a bit, not because we killed him, but because he's gonna have, it could affect his business, so he's very ruthlessly practical. Alright, these rats gotta stop spawning. Alright, let me put a candle here. Alright, there's still rats in here too. Oh yeah, it's coming at us. There we go. Now that I got some gold from that writ, I can probably get some of my weapons repaired. Alright, but let's go talk to Myungay. Yes. To the foreign quarter. Oh yeah, we also didn't drop off everything we got. Yeah, I forgot to drop off a lot of stuff. Let me go back. Yeah, I can also just sell all of this. Oops, not down here. Well, let's see, what have we got? A bunch of fiend tantos and stuff. Yeah, we got a bunch of loot here. We can actually, we'll sell it when we get to the foreign quarter. Let's just do it that way. Alright, Vivek Arena. And look at the night sky, man. This is awesome. Look at the eye. The eyes of Aetherius. Yeah, I think this is Belos's favorite time of day is nighttime when all the stars come out. Let's see, can we get a nice nice little picture of us with the stars in the night sky? That'd be nice. Let's stop here. Yeah, I don't know, we're kind of ghostly looking with this chameleon effect on. Alright, where do we gotta go? The foreign quarter? So yeah, we gotta go north. When we get to the foreign quarter, I'm gonna sell a bunch of this loot. And hopefully we can make a good amount of money there. But we gotta figure out what the Dark Brotherhood is getting up to in Morrowind. Now we all know about the Dark Brotherhood operating in Cyrodiil, and they even had a presence in Skyrim. But Morrowind is supposed to be Morag Tong territory, man. And if they're here, they're competing with us for writs of execution. Those are our writs of execution. And they must remain that way. So let's get into the foreign quarter. Let's go talk to our old buddy, the Enchanter. There he is. Okay, F5. Who the heck are you?
What is it, pest?
Dark Brotherhood. I don't know anything, I swear. Let's admire. Okay. Admire. You want to hire the Dark Brotherhood? How do I know I can trust you? Alright, well, what is this guy doing? He's just a random person? Let's see, can I charm him? I need to get my magicka back. Let's see, does he have a bed I can sleep in? Yeah. Alright, we're healed up. Drink of water. Alright, I'm gonna save here.
Welcome, traveler. Speak freely.
Now he has full disposition. Dark Brotherhood. You don't act like a guard, so I'll tell you. My contact in the Brotherhood is Trazami. Trazami Akajit. She's in the plaza here in the foreign quarter. Tell her I sent you. Okay.
What is it? What do you want?
Let's see. Can I sell this? Flame Mirror. That's actually a pretty strong effect. Reflect 20 to 30%. Let's see. feather robe. It's only 5 points. That one is really good. Yeah, the flame mirror robe is really good. Resist fire. I mean, that's just gonna stack on top of our Dunmer bonus, so that'll make us like immune to fire probably. Extravagant ring, expensive and extravagant rings. I can sell those. I don't know what else to sell him. I think we have 2 fiend tontos here. I don't think that's actually a bad idea. They're only 4 pounds each, and if we run out of the enchantment on one, we gotta back up. Firebite sword. Probably, yeah, that one. That kind of stinks. We don't need that. How much for the sanguine horny fist glove? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna sell that because it's a unique item. That's a little trophy, if anything. These firebite stars kind of suck. I'm not gonna carry them around any longer. Clear up some inventory space. Alright, let's go for 450. He says deal.
Please go ahead. Speak.
While he's still charmed, I guess we could take a look here. Does he have anything good? Black Fate. Damage Luck. Black Mind. Red Death. Take the Red Death and the Undusi's Unhinging. Black Sloth. Black Weakness. Divine Intervention. Frost damage. Ilnea's Breath. How much is one of these? Kind of expensive, but I'll take at least one. He has a constant effect crossbow of chameleon. That's quite interesting. We just do not have marksman skill for that type of thing. Alright, Starfall is spell absorption. Alright, deal.
What assistance do you require?
Look at all these effects
friend?
we can enchant with now. We could steal the Grand Soul Gem at the Mages Guild in Balmora for that. Alright, so we talked to him, told me to speak with Srazami, a Khajiit who is also in the Foreign Quarter. She is in the plaza in the Foreign Quarter. Tell her I sent you. Alright. Let's go talk to this Khajiit. That was quite nice, using the charm ability to make him like us, and then we got the info we needed. Alright, let's go find this Khajiit. I hope we get a little more variety in the quests for the Morag Tong now. It seems to be taking a different direction with this investigating the Dark Brotherhood thing. Sort of angle they're taking. She's in the plaza. Yeah, this is the Wasteworks. Yeah, look at that. It's an awesome city design.
We're watching you.
Alrighty.
Scum.
Our last look back. That sounds like a painting. Yeah, can I put that in my backpack? Oh yeah, I also have this Hellfire staff in my backpack. We don't have quite enough space. Yeah. The item won't fit. 16 pounds. It should fit, but I guess not. No, it does. Alright, we gotta probably have something to eat. Drop this. Alright. There we go. Let's see. Where's this Khajiit? Where are you? Deval Sarandas. Attention, attention all! 2 ordinators killed. Read it all about it in the special edition of the St. Dellen Inquirer. Here, Dunmer, take a copy. Spread the word.
Spit it out or hit the road.
I don't believe it.
Hello, Khajiit. Sarazami.
You do not share.
Don't know you. You're a pilgrim, right? The Dark Brotherhood. What does the Dunmer want with the Dark Brotherhood? You will tell me of the Dark Brotherhood, or I want someone dead. I guess you will tell me of the Dark Brotherhood. What makes you think Sarazami would do this? Well, what if we hit you with our charming touch? You want to talk to us, don't you? Alright, well, I guess not. Let's see, we might have to restore our magicka a little bit.
Not now, go away.
Smith here. Guild of Fighters. I wonder if I can sneak sleep in here.
Talk with you? Something tells me I might regret it.
Alright, just a little bit of light thieving in here. We gotta drop some stuff. Yeah, we got so much of this guar milk. Yeah, I'd rather have the... Yeah, let's take some of the scrib jerky. I'm gonna leave behind some of this guar milk, though. Alright. Is there a bed I can find down here where nobody will notice? This place is all fucking occupied. I could take that and that. If I can sneak... Alright, nice, nice. Alright, now we just gotta... I think we can hide behind the tapestry, basically. Can I, like, hide? I need to hide, but select the bed at the same time. I can't sleep in someone's bed. There we go. Alright, we got our magicka back. We can go try to charm the Khajiit.
Much to learn.
Oh shit. Alright, let me let me reload. I'm trying to get some lanterns so we can fill up the storage area above the Morag Tong base. We gotta get some rat poison in there too. Oh, that would be cool if we could put some rat traps in there.
He's standing right there.
Okay. Alright, so just rest until healed. They're no longer thirsty.
What are you doing?
I don't know. You look like trouble to me.
Alright, here we are. Can I charm Srazami?
You do not share.
Alright, her disposition is much higher. You will tell me of the Dark Brotherhood. No more games, Belos Sedri. You are Morag Tong. Srazami knows of you. Will not betray the Dark Brotherhood for empty threats or a little gold. What if I admire you? You will tell me of the... Alright. What if I say I want someone dead? Do you? You think you can just talk with the first Khajiit you see? If you do not know how to hire the Dark Brotherhood, you do not deserve their services. Alright. Alright. I guess that's all I could get out of her, so we gotta journey back. Let's recall. And talk to Eno Hlalu. Oh, hello there. Yeah, let's ask about the Dark Brotherhood. So, Srazami is an agent of the Dark Brotherhood. You have done well. I will send agents to question Srazami. We are still at war with the Dark Brotherhood. Don't forget that. Sanguine fleetness. Over the years, the threads of the web spinner have found their way into the hands of our enemies. By Mifala's subtle manipulations, all these threads shall return to us. Herodis has this belt. She is a Nord, a sorceress, and a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Find her in Pelagiad at the Halfway Inn. Return the belt to me. Okay. Sanguine Horny Fist. So you found the glove of the Sanguine Horny Fist. It is time for this glove to be reunited with its brothers in Mafala's service? Sure. Yeah, here it is. So the threads return to us one by one. Alright, yeah, I wasn't probably going to use that. Special duties. Many years ago, Black Hands Mephala made a deal with Sanguine for 27 tokens she could give to her devoted followers. The Dark Brotherhood stole these tokens from us, but Mephala has managed for them to return here to Vardenfell one by one. I want you to bring me one of these tokens, the Belt of Sanguine Fleetness. Yeah, so I gotta go to Pelagiad. A Nord sorceress who's in the Halfway Inn. So, I guess we are off to Pelagiad. Let me probably... Let's see, should we take this, this ebony staff with us?
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Yeah, Eno Hlalu loves me now. Alright, let me take that. And, how we doing? Yeah, let's leave some stuff behind. What does this do? Cast when strikes. Ebony staff once belonging to Mavon Drenham. Yeah, we'll leave this here. We also got this Flame Mirror robe. Cast when used. Reflect 20 to 30% on self, so that's pretty cool. There's a lot of ingredients we can sell. Alright, I can put this lantern, glass lantern, in the storage room when we go upstairs. How's our gold? 1,000, okay. Probably get a little more short blade training. Alright, where's my short blade lady?
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
There we go.
I can help you tap your unlocked potential, Outlander.
Okay.
What is it, Sarah?
Dude, how often do these rats respawn in here? Oh. Alright, I gotta put this lantern somewhere. There we go. Alright, rest until healed. There we go. What do we have? Yeah, we need another light source. Let's see. Let me position a little bit in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna be heading to Pelagiad, I guess. And then we're gonna seduce this Nord sorceress and figure out what we gotta do with that, and then we're gonna zoom on back to Inohlalu, our good buddy at the Morag Tong HQ. And I guess we're in a war with the Dark Brotherhood at this point, so we're gonna have to deal with their presence here. Alright, and then I think we also have that writ in, there's that writ in Sheogorad region, so we gotta do that too. So we still got a few more adventures for today. I think we were originally gonna do the, we gotta go to the guy in the Sheogorad region. What was his name? Let's see. We got we gotta get Tyrer Belvane. He may be found in Shara. To get there, I must go to Dagon Fell and follow the road south past the Dwemer ruins and then west until a branch heads southwest to the coast. Oh man, we're gonna have to find this place. It's gonna be another one of those treks into the wilds, but that's kind of how it goes. I hope we find a better amulet because, yeah, I don't know, this chameleon effect probably isn't doing much for us at the moment. Hold on, let me see if I can sell some stuff in here. Yeah, let's go talk to the merchants here in the Foreign Quarter and sell some wares.
Let's hear it.
Okay, she's got 100. Could sell her some Hackalo. And we'll get a standard restore health. And maybe some cheap restore fatigue.
I'm listening.
Alright, let's do some business.
Greetings.
100 gold, okay, we can work with that. Max sale. Deal. You. Bar.
Tell me what you want.
Yeah, 150? How about, alright, blue diamond, I'll be nice, give it to me for all you got. She actually sells a freaking
Go
skooma
ahead.
pipe.
I'm waiting.
It's 95. Alright, let's take it. We got ourselves a good skooma pipe. Smoking implement designed with skooma in mind. An illegal narcotic potion fashioned from refined moon sugar. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's see, what else? Do we have anything else to sell? Still got a few things to sell. We need somebody with a little more gold than like those people. Let's see. Myunge, we just did business with you.
Please go ahead. Speak.
It is
My
truly a
prices
pleasure
are the
to
best
see you.
in town.
Can't sell to him. But that's alright. Black Death. Oh, he's got a Black Death there. Let's take that. Give it to me for 200. Nice. Alright, we got a couple more scrolls. I just want to sell a few remaining things. And then we'll pop on over to... I guess we'll do the Shiogorad thing first, because that's gonna... Well, we got it before the woman in Pelagiad. We'll get her on the way back. Oh yeah, this guy, Madrashi's Tat Shop. Let's sell to him.
What do you want?
Alright. He's got an amulet of stamina. Let's take that. Alright, I'll take the stamina amulet. Oh yeah, we also gotta repair some stuff, but I'm kinda low on gold.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
Alright, let's just go on our journey now. I think we're prepared. Alright. We're gonna have to get all the way to the Shiogorad region. So I guess, Siltstrider up to Nisus, and then... I think Siltstrider to Balmora, then to Nisus, then to Kuul. Is that probably the best way to do this? I also want to stop in Kuul and get the Pilgrim's Lantern, and if you don't know, the Pilgrim's Lantern is a never-ending lantern that is a vanilla Morrowind item. And I think I might go and grab it if we're up in that area anyways. Let's see, is anything good in here? A little bit of loot there. Gotta love that people are storing all their gold and gems just in random crates on the street. Alright, let's go down to the Siltstrider. Alright. Should we make a drawing of the Siltstrider? Whoa, it's glitching a little bit. Okay, now it's not. Alright, let's see. Ink sketch. And, contrast. Alright, that's cool. We need more contrast, yeah. Shadows, yeah, I don't know if we want too many shadows. Alright, I think that's fine. Sketch. Silt Strider. Our painting skill increased. Alright. Silt Strider added to the sketchbook. F5.
Why
Hello
walk
there.
when you can ride? Where would you like to go?
Can you take me to Balmora? And we get a crash. So we're gonna jump back in. I'm gonna have a sip of water. And yeah, so the goal here is we're gonna go up to the Shiogorad region and take care of this first writ. Then we're gonna go and take out the Dark Brotherhood sorceress in Pelagiad. And then I think, I don't know, I might keep it to that for today. We'll see if there's anything else comes up along the way, as especially when you go on these like trips out to another part of the map you haven't been to yet. We can always get into all kinds of trouble along the way, so who knows what'll happen. I didn't expect last episode to find the Monastery of Order place, but that was pretty cool. It's too bad we're a very chaotic... I don't know, what is Belos? He's like a chaotic evil? Maybe a chaotic neutral? I think he's like a chaotic evil, a little bit. But... let's see. Let's see what happens. Alright. That's why you save, especially before fast travel. Yes to all.
Why walk when you can ride?
Alright, here we go. Hello there.
My prices are reasonable.
Take me to Balmora. Alright, Balmora. Actually, while we're here, I kind of do wanna maybe join the Mages Guild. Now, I don't know if they have a problem with me being in the Morag Tong.
Speak, traveler.
This guy sells musical instruments. A thin lute. There's a lyre here. Can I play the lyre? I don't know if I actually can. Let me go over to the Mages Guild. And we can get some potions from them. Okay, hello Rannis. Join the Mages Guild? Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm in the Mages Guild. I can take the standard restore magicka potions. I'll take a few of those. I'll take like 5 or 6. And Mages Guild is nice because when Galbadir goes downstairs, we can take all these soul gems and the limeware platter. But yeah, I just wanted to get the potions there. Yeah, these lanterns glitch out, but it is what it is. We don't need to buy one anyways at the moment. Alright, I did buy this lyre. I don't know, how do we use it? Maybe we can use it in a tavern? Like if we go in the tavern and we give a performance? Like, let's go in here. Can I remove this vandalism? No. I like these guys. I always thought that these dudes were pretty chill. Like, they're just hanging out up here, looking over Balmora, having a drink.
Yes, sir.
Pretty chill.
You have potential.
This guy's a
Outlander.
trainer for long
you
and
here
short
for
blade
training?
and blunt weapon. Balmora seems like a pretty chill town to live in. As far as Vardenfell goes. Alright, the Council Club.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
This guy is selling armor and weapons. Oh, can you
have my
repair?
attention, Outlander. I'm listening.
Repair that.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
So, please, go ahead. What do you want, Outlander?
This is going to take a lot more gold. And our Fiend Tantos as well. We need to get more gold to repair those or invest in some armor ourselves.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
So how about you, Barter?
Do you need something, Outlander?
She's just a general. Elusive robe, sanctuary 4 points. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to buy here. Are these people Morag Tong as well? I think they are.
You have my attention, Outlander. Perhaps
might
I
be.
can be of assistance.
Mercantile. Okay. What's your background? A savant. Oh yeah, let's refill on water. Iron War Axe just embedded in there. Alrighty. Can I give a performance? With what? I have a lyre, dude. I bought this lyre. I guess it doesn't actually let you use it as a instrument. That's kind of lame. Alright, I guess I can save here.
I am blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Alright, I think we gotta go to Aldrun next.
How can I be of service?
Alright,
to
we
you,
can go to
Outlander?
Cool or Nisus. I'm gonna go to Cool. And then we're gonna go grab the Pilgrim
Why
Lantern.
walk when you can ride?
So we have a consistent light source. Alright, we gotta go swimming off of the coast here a little bit. What time is it? It is 3 a.m., so it's just like the middle of the night when we arrive here, but... Sleepy little fishing village of Cool. Now, yeah, if you didn't know, you can get this endless lantern near here. We just have to swim to the island that it's on. Hello there. Can I do any water walking type stuff? I don't think so. Can use this amulet of stamina. Yeah, it'll just restore some stamina. So we can maybe hit a slaughterfish. Alrighty. Let me get absorb health here. Alright, let me see if I can get to this island. I think it's this one over here, right? Yeah. It's right outside of Cool. Alright, let me use Fiend Tanto. There we go. No problem. No problem. Alright, we're almost there. And there's a tiny little campsite on this island. You can actually come here as one of the custom starts as well. So you can actually start on this island if you want. But let's go up to this campsite here. And what we're looking for right here is the Pilgrim's Lantern. There we go. There's also a key. Let's use this. And we can unlock this. And there's some stuff in here. Yeah, we can just take some of this stuff. I'm probably going to actually leave some of it behind. And while we're here, let's go ahead and put our cooking pot here. And let's add some ingredients to this. Survival skill increased. Alright. Okay, we're gonna fill this fully up. What was that? Oh, I think it might have been the bound dagger running out. Alright. We are hungry, but this is gonna cook now. Let's see, should we rest? How's this campfire doing? 2.4 hours. Alright. Stew is cooking. We're hungry and very thirsty, so that's gonna be a good meal to start the day. Let's see, can I put some more firewood on the fire? Alright, this is almost cooked. Alright, hearty stew. Eat stew. Remove cooking pot. We'll take that hot stew along with us. And that'll keep us fed and hydrated. Alright, now we gotta go all the way over to Shiogorad at Dagon Fell region. Let me see if I can take the boat from Cool to Dagon Fell. That's what we need. Alright, there should be boats and the Silt Strider here. I don't think the Silt Strider goes any farther in the direction we need, though, so our best bet is with the boat. Hello there. Catching any fish, gentlemen? A specific place. Okay. These guys all have sickles. I guess the sickle could also just be a material, like a tool used for farming. I'll take a few screenshots there, just because I like it. There's a trade house here. What kind of tea you got? Resist cold. It's too
By the
too hot
gods,
to
you
drink.
tourists are a nuisance.
You got anything, man? Let's see.
Hail, Outlander. I've great prices for you.
1200? Yeah, I'm gonna sell all these gems and stuff. I also have some potions I can sell. What do we got? Quality, restore willpower, quality, something else. Alright. Alright. We did some business there. Hello there. Alright, we gotta go to Dagon Fell. Let's see if there's a boat I can take from this dock over here. Just a rinky-dink little fishing village. Cool. Alright, here's the shipmaster.
Care to see the sights?
Yeah, Dagon
Where
Fell,
can I take
it's
you?
73 gold to get there. The region of Sheogorad is largely hostile and uninhabited, with 2 small villages at Ald Redainia and Dagon Fell. Only Dagon Fell is reached by ship services. All other island-to-island transport must be provided by the traveler. Alright. Off to Dagon Fell we go. Survival skill increased. Alright, we arrive in Dagon Fell, and another rinky-dink little village. This one has more of an imperial style, as opposed to the Redoran architecture. Who are you, Vioa? Greetings, traveler. I had dreamt you would come. My name is Vioa, and this is my companion Swabs the Decks. Him and I are soon to embark to an island northeast of here. It's home to a dangerous Sixth House smuggling base, but they've taken my betrothed. I had dreamt you will help me. You were sent here to help, right? This is what I'm talking about when I talk about, like, we're just gonna get sidetracked. Sure, I'll help you. Tell me more. It's an uncharted island in the Sea of Ghosts, belonging to the Sixth House. I've seen them capture people and bring them there. I saw them capture my dear EA too, but I have a plan to disguise ourselves and go in unnoticed. Here, put this on and let me know when you're ready to sail. Slaver's robe. Holy hell, I'm so happy to finally catch a stream post-work. Let's go! Happy Friday, Wildy. Thanks for stopping by. We just got to Dagon Fell on business for the Morag Tong, but this lady here in the town is asking us to help her out. I guess her betrothed was taken to an island run by the Sixth House. So she gave us this robe. Tunnels of Torment. What is this robe? Slaver's robe. Alright, should we do this quest now, or should I do the let's actually take out the before we do that quest. This sounds like fun. The door refuses to open. It feels as though it has been barricaded on the inside. You'll have to find another way in. Wow, look at the light here. It's crazy. The lighting is really interesting. Now let's see. What do we got to do? I still got to take out Tyrer Belvane. He may be found in Shara. To get there, I must go to Dagon Fell and follow the road south past the Dunmer ruins and then west. Alright, we're going to have to do some of this Morrowind follow the instructions type stuff here. Now let's see. Does this lead south, or I think maybe we gotta go this way? And then the road will lead south. Alright. Let's get going here. No, I think this is just the, There's a trader here. There's the end of the world. I guess that's a tavern. Yeah, we bought a lyre, but it didn't let us use it for the purpose of performing in a tavern. I don't know why. I think we gotta head south. I don't know. This is the thing with Morrowind directions. He may be found in Shara. Dagon fell and follow the road south past the Dwemer ruins. Alright, well, I guess this looks like it's kind of going west. Alright, well, there certainly are Dwemer ruins here. Are these the Dwemer ruins we gotta go past? I am not sure. Let's just explore a little bit. Honestly, maybe if we can't figure out where we gotta go, then I'll just go back and take that lady up on her offer and we'll get on the boat. She's like, I had dreamt you would come. Your streams have been such a godsend while I'm turning the cogs of capitalism. Can I see the Morag drip you have so far? So yeah, we actually, this is a bit of an unarmored build that we're going for. Underneath our robe, we have just some nice extravagant clothing. We're an incubus. We seduce and then we lure people away and then we dispatch them honorably, of course. Although this is just a nice. I love taking screenshots here. Yeah, the Shiugorad region is quite hostile. A lot of Dwemer ruins here, as you can see. And I guess we've got to go to a certain place called Shara. There's a ancestral tomb over there. Man, this game just has such an unmatched ambiance with all those like crazy noises you'll hear from the distance. And night is falling, and I don't know entirely where we gotta go. It says we gotta follow the road south out of Dagon Fell. But it's not like there's a road that comes directly south. What's the keybind for screenshots? I'm using print screen. I'm pretty sure it's just print screen. And then it'll be saved to your stock game folder. Hello, Hognard. I'm the veteran and protector of Dagon Fell. This was a Nord settlement thousands of years ago, until the Dunmer drove the Nords from Morrowind. Then the Dwemer built a city here. The village was built on the ruins of the Dwemer city. Since Morrowind became an imperial province, Nord fishermen have returned.
May the wind be on your back.
Alright, he's also a trainer. That's cool. I guess let's take out our... Oh yeah, we got this pilgrim's lantern. I'm really huffing and puffing. I need to catch my breath. Alright. Let's go for a little trek and try to find this, Shara location. And I got my Tonto, or what is this, Fiend Tonto? Alright, we got our Succubus Tonto ready to go. I'm gonna do F5 here. So they said, I need to follow the road south out of Dagon Fell, past the Dwemer ruins. I guess this is the road heading south. Yeah, we also got a ring of stamina. Or a stamina amulet. And it's like, it doesn't have much of a charge on it. But we can get a little stamina back. Are you using the sun for directions? Am I using the sun for directions? Nah. Although, I saw that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has a hardcore mode that they came out with where you have to do exactly that. Like, it doesn't show you where you are on the map. So, there are some games doing that sort of thing where it's like, you don't even know where you are on the map. You just gotta find your way around by landmarks and asking people for directions. Cliff racer spotted. Alright, what did it say? South past the and then west until a branch heads southwest to the coast. I guess, do they mean this way? Until a branch heads southwest to the coast. Alright. We'll just do a little bit of tactical sneaking to watch our fatigue. You were looking around like you were some kind of astrologist. Really, I'm just, looking around at the sky, dude. Look at this. It looks awesome. Alright, I shouldn't, use up too much. Let's use the Cruel Viper Blade as our go-to for now. Okay, I think branches to the southwest, they said, towards the coast. It is quite spooky. Screw you. There we go. Speed improved, short blade increased to 39. There's just a netch here, but he's not bothering anyone. Alright, let me sneak. Oh man, see, Morrowind directions are so confusing. Like, where exactly is this place? It's called Shara. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, come on, man. Freaking cliff racers. Hopefully we can find this place. This is the thing with frickin' Morrowind. They're like, okay, you're gonna take this road, and then at some point it's gonna branch down this way, and then you gotta go to the end of that, and then somewhere there you'll find the random cave you gotta go to. It's like, all right, well I guess where even was I? Oh, I was back here by the netch. Oh my gosh. Alright, nice. Racer plumes actually have levitate as an ability, so maybe we'll take those and try to make a levitate potion with them. What is that? There's a little hut over there. Man, the skybox is so good in this. Let's see. Alright. This might be what we're looking for. Or is it? Morrowind directions feel like pre-GPS days when people would print off directions from MapQuest. Yeah, exactly. Alright, are these just random ash? Yeah, they are. Let's see. Dude, the music for the Ashlander fight is pretty cool. Alright, we got our butts kicked by the Ashlanders. These guys that are attacking on sight, I don't know if this is the place that we need. Shara is the name of the place we have to go to. I don't know if that's a cave or what. Let's get our fatigue back. Let's wait for an hour. Oh yeah, we're very thirsty. There we go. And what do we need? I need succubus tanto. Let's see if we can peel them away. Alright, we shot him with paralysis. Now we get our... There we go. Obsidian arrow. Cool. I don't know if that's actually worth taking. Save here.
Die.
Come on. There we go. Alright, ABCs for barbarians. And a firebite war axe. A Harsapali camp. Zale's yurt. So I can save. Yeah, he one-shots. This isn't even the guy we're looking for, but I don't know, maybe we should just take him out as well. We gotta find where this place is, though, and this isn't it, so... I'm also intrigued by that quest that we got back in Dagon Fell. That sounds like pretty cool, potentially. Can I use my succubus tanto? It's kind of dead. We gotta let it charge up a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now, wonder if I can... Yeah, let's take out his fatigue. And then cast the Fiend Tanto. Nice. Yeah, this build feels like pretty good now. Like, the spells and just spamming the daggers feels quite good. And I think we're going to take a little break now here. And let's use our good skooma, good old skooma pipe. Alright. Let me just rest until healed. Okay. Luck is on your side. Alright. Let's save. And how about we smoke the moon sugar. Alright, let's get lit. Let's go for a walk. Our fortified speed and strength is nice. I have no idea where this Shara place is located. But we're moving pretty fast here, so let's look around. What's that over there? There's some kind of Velothi tower. And we're just tripping a little bit on this moon sugar. Actually, it's pretty good to just do this before you have to run somewhere. Just take a hit of spoon sugar and then get a little buff off of that. Alright, it wore off. Crap. Crap. Okay, let's see here. What do we gotta do? Let me get script jerky, actually. Can I get some restore fatigue here? There we go. One down. Lol, now this is something I haven't tried yet. Yeah, you can actually use the skooma pipe and it comes complete with a immersive experience. Alright, these freaking annoying cliff racers. Where the heck did he go? Alright, I don't know, man. Oh, he's here. He got stuck on this tree. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! I hate when they do that. Gosh darn it. Freaking cliff racers are the worst. Alright, we're just getting lost in Sheogorad now. Trying to find this place. There we go. Alright, good. Alright, we'll take the racer plumes, actually. Any racer plumes? Nah. Alright. Racer meat, I'm gonna drop... Oh, what the heck? I didn't mean to eat it! I got stomach poisoning! Oh, come on! Alright, I'm just gonna F9 here. I think it auto-saved right before I hit F9. Awesome. I accidentally ate raw cliff racer meat. And I got sick. What a surprise. Eating raw cliff racer meat gave me an upset stomach. I guess we'll just try to kill it again. I'll just hit the absorb health on him. Yeah, being an unarmored build is like not something that is usually tried, but this isn't the first time I've actually tried it, because I with my Yajan character I did unarmored. He was like an unarmored long blade build. So more of a straight up fighter. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of that. There's rats everywhere. Alright. Get rid of these so they don't fester. What is this? Is there an entrance to this somewhere? We leveled up. Cool. Everything we do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. There we go. What's this over here? Another ancestral tomb, probably, right? The path of the Nerevarine is eerily similar to Sisyphus. Exactly. It is indeed. Yeah, I think we totally went too far here. Oh well. You know what to do now. Let's head back to I think we'll just head back to Dagon Fell. Unless I can find the entrance to this place. No idea. I don't even... I don't even know what we're doing. Let me take that guar milk. Get that restore health. Let's see, nice. There we go. Can I get over this rock, please? Alright, this is back where we were at the Outlander camp. Until healed. Alright. Where's my pilgrim's lantern? There we go. I don't know where this place is. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh gosh. This thing is just running at me out of the water. What the heck? Can I please not die? Oh my gosh. Look at the freaking footprints of the Kagudi. The damn Kagudi came through the water at me. Dude, what the heck? What? Yellow tick. I got sick. He got me sick. Cure poison. Do I have cure disease? Oh, doesn't the Mages Guild have some crap that... Oh my god, dude. That heals you? Well, I'm stuck here until I can figure out how to cure myself. Yellow tick. We contracted yellow tick. It takes away from our speed, endurance, personality, and strength. Do I have cure disease? Come on. I have cure poison. Alright, I don't know. I think what I might just have to do here, actually... I could just mark this area and come back here, but then we can't transport back to, we can't go back to the base, right? I'm starting to think that you being lucky today was a straight up lie, yeah. And he was diseased. Like, I don't know, should I just... Hold on. Restoration... I don't have any scroll to deal with this. Bodily restoration. Let's see, does bodily restoration fix it? I don't think it does, because it doesn't heal the disease. Where's bodily restoration? Does this work? Apparently it does. Okay then. Well, we fixed our strength, but our freaking endurance, speed, and personality are still bad. Let's see. There's flies buzzing around this guy. Let's see. Wonder if I can go chop some wood with this axe. Nah, let's go back to the town and see if we can get a cure disease potion. Look at this guy. He's like a triceratops on 2 legs. Man, that's a huge creature. Alright, I need another freaking guar milk. What am I doing? There we go. Alright, we gotta head back to Dagonfell. Be cool if we just stumbled across the place we gotta go. That looks like a shulk. Let me see if I can, It's just a mud crab. Who is this? Okay.
If you're looking for trouble, you're getting very
Ralos. Ancestral tomb. Why don't they... Where do all these gosh darn cliff racers even come from, dude? Oh my gosh. Alright, well... Gotta use absorb health. Please work. This is peak Morrowind gameplay, folks. Why doesn't the other NPC get involved at all? He doesn't care at all, and the cliff racers don't bother him either. Alright. Thank gosh. Maybe being injured is also lowering your carry weight? Oh, am I injured? I don't even know. Am I? Yellow tick. Yeah, we have to go get this cured. Can I get up over this? Oh my gosh, how many of these are there? Ugh. Alright, can I just leave him stuck on the rock? Alright, let's go back to Dagonfell. Oh, there's a whole entire place over here, too. Rotharan. Okay, this place is called Rotharan. We gotta head north of here, man. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just getting lost out here. Ah, let me sneak to get my frickin' fatigue back. Does this have any charge on it so I can shoot it? Die. There we go. Alright. Dude, there's so many... Oh my gosh! I can't even talk before another one attacks me. Oh my gosh, dude. I need another enchanted dagger. I need to shoot it down. I can't use that. I need this. There we go. Alright. Save. Let's go north. There's a guy up ahead. Who is that? Just somebody just hanging out. Who are you? Moyens Torbaran. Send this characters in combat?
Run while you still can,
Alright.
child.
Alright, you asked for it. Not enough charge. He punched us and killed us in one hit. This random Nord is just chilling out here and he's just like, "You better run while you can," and then just punches us in one hit. We're dead. Awesome. Also, there's a cave here. This might be the place. So let me check the name of the cave. Isn't there a cave here? All right. Can I like heal? There's a cliff racer over there. Where the heck's my bedroll? Like, we gotta deal with this dude over here. Alright. Let's see. I guess I can wait for a bit. Let me take off my backpack and get my tent and bedroll ready. Alright, we'll just do that. Alright. Oh wait, what do I gotta do? I need to put stuff away, right? Alright, there we go. And what am I doing? I gotta get the succubus Tonto ready. Okay, there. And now we just get our fiend Tonto. Hey, you got a problem with me because I have a problem with you. I don't like attitude, so stay away from me. Alright, good to know. Easily took him down. I can already hear the frickin' cliff racer attacking me. Good thing I got my bound dagger on. That's right. Is this the place? Surreal. No, it's not. We're very cold. It might be better to head inside and just see if we can warm up a bit. Otherwise, we're gonna get sick. Alright, there's a guy in here. Alright, pretty low level dudes in here. Flame bolt ring. It's like not even good. I guess we'll take it. Why not? Let me see here. Yeah, we got a flu.
You Enwa!
Alright. Resist fire, shirt, and a loot. I'll take the loot. Give me the loot. Guar milk. I do need some fatigue. Can I get some fatigue? Alright, that's fine.
You
Can I absorb health on you? No. Alright, just wanted to see what's in this cave. Maybe, I don't know, these bandits are not too tough. I think we can check out what's in here. We also need a lot more gold. We're kind of running low on gold. I mean, we are getting like 1,000 a pop for these assassinations, though. So I guess that's nice. There we go. Alright, take the shirt and the loot. Give me that guar milk. And give me some, let me see. Scrib jerky might have a good restore fatigue. Yeah, that's good. Oh, we actually punched him. Nice. We actually don't have a bad level of skill with hand-to-hand, so we can use that a little more often if we want. Let me get a save here. Looks like your standard smuggler cave. Could be some good loot in here. You Enwa? Oh. There, that destroyed her health bar. Oh man. Let me let me use a different dagger. I probably have a better one. There we go. Alright, somebody's over here shooting stuff. Alright. How's the succubus Tonto doing? Gonna use this. There, poisoned or paralyzed. And then Fiend Tonto. There we go. Rilver Endothan. Alright, save. Let's look around here. Usually these caves have some good stuff in them. Like in these crates. Piggy's Gem Feeder. Moon Sugar, we'll take it. I've got to be careful though, because I think it is possible to even get addicted to the skooma. Adamantium ore, 50. This weighs 50. Rare, lustrous metal, most commonly utilized to fashion weapons and armor. Adamantium is a material primarily favored by the Altmer for its enchantability, but has seen use by the majority of the elven races. Alright, cool. It is 50 pounds though, so I don't think I can carry this with me out of here. Well, it's quite valuable probably, but I just can't get it out of here, so unless I come back with something. I'm overweight. Time to open the backpack. Resist fire shirt. Let's put that away. Anything heavy here? Fire agate. Cracked. Alright, oh, we got a loot as well. We'll put that away. Alright. Alright, we don't have much room to spare. Netch leather helm. Tovani bug musk. Yeah, like we're like coming right. There's more adamantium ore here too. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop something else as well. I'm just gonna drink the guar milk, I think. Wow, I think we just picked up something quite heavy. Yeah, smoky quartz weighs 5 pounds. Let's get rid of that. There's just a water pool here. Alright, I don't really feel like swimming around. Yeah, we're sick. We're sick and we're chilly. Amulet of Light. Alright, some stuff off of them. Diamond. Portrait of a Khajiit. That's kind of cool. We'll have to get some more stuff when we get our own player home, of course. Alright, a lot of stuff in here. Plenty of moon sugar. On Deucey's unhinging. Obsidian is 3 pounds. I can't take that. Dark agate. We're gonna sell this stuff when we get to town. Trauma root tea. Can I have a trauma root tea? Yeah. Alright, I think that's about it for now. Let's go back to Sheogorad. There's further depths to this cave, but we got other things to do, and I only have so much time. I can probably go for another 50 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to call it a day, so hopefully we get a quest or two done. But I'm just getting distracted here. But that's kind of the magic of Morrowind and a lot of these Elder Scrolls games, is just getting lost a little bit and seeing what there is to be found. It's still raining. But, let's see. I guess we could go back this way. What the heck? Who's that? Now stay calm, do everything I say, and no one needs to get hurt. I want you to empty your pockets and hand over your valuables. 500 gold ought to do it. If you don't, I'm gonna have to kill you. I'd like to see you try. Oh, and then he insta-kills us. Cool. Oh, jeez Louise. Let me try again. Actually, we have so much loot. Let's just go back to Sheogorad. Alright, let's put away the dagger, and let's go back to Sheogorad. No, the frickin' cliff racer. There we go. I wonder if this was the road they were talking about going past the Dunmer ruins that we're supposed to go to. I don't know. There's a Dunmer spider just walking around over there. Alright. Oh, no, no, no. Can you leave me alone, please? Alright, a skeleton. Skeleton is causing problems. Oh my god, he's still on my tail. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh. He's throwing something at me. I don't know what he's throwing at me. Could be throwing stars or rocks. Oh my gosh, there's a rat here. Alright, we made it back to Dagon Fell, just about.
I took you for a corpse. Get away from me with that disease.
Yeah, we're still diseased. Alright, we gotta go heal our disease. Let's go, there's a trader in town. I'm sure there should be at least one or two. Yeah, we're sick. Shack door. Yeah, that doesn't open. You don't think Skeleton is chasing you anymore?
You must be joking.
Hyfnir the trader. You're not the type I like to deal with. Okay, how's about if I charm you? There we go, that's better.
Come, Outlander. Let us do business.
Spoiled cure disease. All he has is spoiled cure disease. It'll drain willpower 15 points for 40 seconds. Alright, fine. It's actually cheaper than the normal one.
You bring good fortune with you. Welcome.
Alright, let me sell you all this stuff now. Alright. Making some solid gold from these gems. I think we just take away a few things. Then we do max sale. Alright, what else? That's good enough.
What's your story?
Alright, good, good. We gotta use the spoiled cure disease potion. It's the best we could find. It's gonna mess up our willpower for a little bit, but that's fine. I guess there's a trapdoor here. And we can just sleep in this bed. Top off on food and water. There we go. Axe skill. Okay. Doesn't really have anything that good. Okay. Let me drink and let me fill that up. Alright, all healed up now.
By the gods, you tourists are amusing.
Alright, I'm gonna save now. Alright, I couldn't find that person, so let's go and do this quest. So let's put on the slaver's robe. While you're wearing the proper disguise, Belos said, we will set sail if you're ready to join us. I'm ready. Let us get ready at once. There isn't much time. Okay, we're gonna join this Dunmer woman to this island. And let's talk to her. Somewhere on this island is a deep underground passage, though I can't say what to expect. Keep your disguise on and try to avoid any contact with the residents here. If anyone asks, you're just a slaver bringing me in. I will follow you, and do be careful. What about E8? He is my betrothed. I hope we can find him soon. Alright, she's my follower. Alright, well, I guess we're disguised as a slaver. Okay. Llama, do you have orders? Check with the office by the docks. Alright, well, I wonder where this quest will lead us. We've come to a strange island here. Hey you, scum, what are you doing on this part of the docks? Check in at the office. Up the cabin, on the way. Alright, we gotta check in at the office. Alright, Vio, let's figure out what we gotta do. Slave Master's Quarters. Dagoth Exports. Silent Island, Upper Dwelling. Yeah, let's maybe not mess around with these people too much. What do? We go to the Slave Master's Quarters? Yes, I haven't seen you around here before. Okay, what do we say? That's right, I'm no slave master. No one is around to see me kill you. You should treat your slaves better. Just passing through for the first time. Good to see you know how to treat your slaves. I don't need your praise. Begone, Swit. Let's try a charming touch on him.
Talk too much, Outlander.
Failed. Failed. Alright. Let's load a save. I wonder if we can just charm him, and then he'll tell us where this lady's brother is. Yeah, I don't know. This looks like another modded quest. Let me wait until healed. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go to the Slave Master's quarters. Dagoth Exports. Hello there. You brought a slave? Bring her down to the tunnels around the cliffside. Just head up the ramp on left side of the docks from here, and come back for your shipment of ash statues once you're done. The tunnels around the cliffside. Just head up the ramp on left side of the docks from here. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to this guy.
What now?
Okay. He doesn't really do much. Let me reload. I wonder if we can get him to say anything interesting if we charm him and then talk to him. Maybe we got to do it first, and then we'll chat with him. We got to find where this lady's brother is. I don't know how long this will take. I don't think I can stream much later because I gotta go soon. But we'll see. Let me just try
Want
this.
something?
Okay, all right. Spell failure. I think we're just gonna go and find this lady's brother, if we can. Jordan's Elatar.
What now?
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't really say anything. Yeah, I don't want to spend my magicka. Let's go figure out where they're keeping the slaves on this island. Alright, let's get out of here. Where do we go? Over this way? Yeah, I guess we go here. So this is some kind of island. The sixth house is taken over and set up over here. What is this guy doing? Ash Ghoul. He's not hostile though. You can't talk to him either. Tunnels of the Voiceless Entry Hall. Attention slave masters. Keep your slaves in check. We do not want them roaming freely in these tunnels. Keep them on a tight leash or you will both be punished. Make sure you're not letting any of the ghouls or your slaves use the gate switches. We've had incidents where 6th house members were slammed shut in the door's gates when the switch was pressed at the wrong time. Do not let this happen. If any of our Ash Ruiners happen to be walking when the gate is closed, it could damage them severely. And of course you will be punished for this, Dagoth Zella. Speechcraft improved. We lost security. Great. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess we go in here. Ash Ghoul. Alright, a little creepy shrine. Alright, they're not aggressive towards us. Anteroom. Alright. Whoa, what the heck? The Ash zombie looks wild. That is crazy. Look at this guy. Just got glowing light pouring out of his... where his eyes were, I guess. Mm-hmm. A lot of Ash stuff. Here's an Ash slave. I have no idea what we're getting into here, but let's just stay in our disguise. Grand Hall. Okay.
Escape here alive.
Whoa, what the heck? What the heck? Alrighty.
Down here. Hurry up.
Oh my gosh. Bro, what the heck? Alright, so I guess we gotta fight him in this room. Is that Pyramid Head she had? I seriously think that's Pyramid Head from frickin' Silent Hill. Oh, alright, let me just rest until healed. There we go. F5. Okay. What do? We need the frickin' Tanto of the Succubus. And the... We also got the Flame Mirror Robe. Save. What? Look at them all up there.
Escape here alive.
Yeah, that's frickin' Pyramid
Down here.
Head.
Hurry up.
What the heck? Ash Ruiner. Oh, okay. So this is what we gotta... they were like, don't lure them, don't lure the Ash Ruiners into our traps. So we gotta figure out how to activate the traps. Okay, so let's figure this out. Apparently, there's Pyramid Head in Morrowind now.
You won't escape here alive.
Yeah, she goes running. Okay, she just ran for her life.
Close the gate.
This is a pretty cool quest mod so far. Close the gate, trap them out. How do I close the gate? Oh god. Alright, holding chambers. You don't think Ash Ruiner is chasing you anymore. Alright, but I'm supposed to close a gate on him or something? At least Vioa is pretty good. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I think the Ash Slaves... Alright, there we go. Dispose. Oh my god, dude. This is certainly a very creepy area. There we go. Oh my gosh, the Ash Ghouls are really strong. Yeah, they're really strong. Deep chambers.
This is the end of you, Swift!
Yeah, he's resisting that. Oh no, did she freaking died? Alright, well... Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get to the end of this quest. I'm gonna try. I guess we gotta figure out what to do with the Ash Ruiner and trapping him in a gate or something, but there's just like a bunch of really strong of like 6th house enemies here. And I think I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon, actually. We might have to kind of leave this midway and then we'll complete this quest later. Let's just see if we can beat this quest. I don't want to give up before we finish it. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go in the deep chambers. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh my gosh, what is even in here? Ah, jeez. Alright. Is she gonna be alright? What? Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, jeez. Alright, save. You don't think an ash ghoul is chasing you anymore. There we go. Oh my god, a corpus zombie. Waterways. Dude, come on. What the heck was that? I have no idea. Alright. Dude, those things one hit. Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell is that? Dude, the friggin' corpus guys makes the weirdest friggin' sound effects. I have no idea what this mod is. I just want to do this quest and then I'm getting close to calling it a day, honestly. That was, yeah, very weird. Very disturbing. Yeah, it's over there. I think I'll just let her deal with it.
Stupid! Stupid!
Stupid! Alright. Cool. Waterways? Alright. Alright, Viola, you know what to do. Here, can I actually paralyze this guy? There we go. There we go, and... yeah, let's just dispose of the corpse. Oh man, there's just corpus monsters like everywhere in here. What is that, a 6th house bell? Oh my god. Dude, these things are too strong. These things are too freaking strong, man. Oh. I just hope we find her brother and get out of this place soon. They had frickin' Pyramid Head in the first room. We had to run for our lives. Alright. What we need is our paralyzing Tonto of the Succubus. Alright, paralyze him.
Please be careful.
Okay. I gotta get these frickin' favorited. There we go. Lame Corporus. Dude, this is disturbing. Alright. There's a boat here. Oh god, it's one of those, one of these guys. Alright, we need to make sure she doesn't die. There we go. Alright, she takes care of business. A lot of 6th house crap in here. Alright. There's a boat. Alright, I'll have some trauma root tea. Let me just quickly go here. I gotta put the frickin' lantern. Why doesn't it search? Why doesn't that work? It should come up. Pilgrim's Lantern, there. Alright. Oh, there's a fishing pole here. Ship lower deck. I guess we can go inside the ship. Maybe her brother is on the ship? Ship cabin. Alright. Dude, they're so freaking strong. I think as long as we save, we're fine. We gotta probably just paralyze them. Alright, I got 20 minutes to go here before I gotta leave, guys, so let's try to finish this quest and then I'm gonna bounce. Why does it frickin' deactivate the effect if you hit it? Like, that's what I don't get. Like, if I hit and I get them paralyzed, then I hit again and it unparalyzes them. I don't get that. Is it just it dice rolls literally differently each time? And then it applies whatever that latest dice roll is, I think? There. That paralyze is so useful, man. Alright, get out of here. Greater Soul Gem is here. Yeah, I'm overburdened. Can I put something in my backpack? We might still need that. Alright, there we go. There we go, there we go. Let me pick up this paper. We can draw with it later. Ancient Dagoth Brandy. I don't see any purpose to taking that. Except maybe to sell it. Alright. Ash statue. Yeah, you don't want to pick up ash statues. They're bad to touch. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, I gotta get the Fiend Tonto out. No! She freaking died. And so did I. And we crashed. Alright, I'm gonna boot this back up one more time and see if the woman's brother is on this ship. And then if not, I'm gonna call it a day and we'll try to complete this quest next time, which could be tomorrow or maybe Sunday. We'll see. But I plan on continuing to play with this character for a little while. Still, I want to do the vanilla Morag Tong questline to the end, I think. And then maybe even start the mainland Morag Tong. Now this is the preview version for 4.0, so like if Rain goes ahead and adds the like the Narcissus Grasping Fortune mod that just came out for Tamriel Rebuilt, or the update for Tamriel Rebuilt, then I'll probably just start playing again with that. So, and that'll have more Morag Tong quests, I think, as well. But I'm really curious because so far, like a lot of these vanilla quests have just been like, go here, kill this person. And I feel like the mainland stuff might be a little more interesting, might have a little more twists to like the assassinating the characters that you are assigned. Alright, let's just finish up with this ship full of corpus beasts and explore it a little bit and then try to finish this quest. Alright. Let's, it might actually be good to put some different weapons here, so let me put the... There we go. Put the different daggers on here. Okay. Alright, good. They're stuck. Let me get my Fiend Tonto. Go. Okay. Jesus, man. Alright, a couple of locked chests. No sign of her brother. I can try to open these chests. Oh, there's another guy. Oh my gosh, dude. He freaking critical striked me and one-shotted me. It's like all these corpus monsters just one-shot me. If it wasn't for the paralysis dagger, I'd be screwed. Alright, good. Alright, there's a boss in here. Alright, this is bad. Vioa, don't die. Oh, jeez. Oh man, did she kill? Did she get killed? I think I got sick. Oh my god, what is going on? I need a scroll of healing or something. Run, 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 run. Dude, this is horrifying. Alright, she beat the Ash Ghoul. No! Oh my gosh. Let's load the autosave. Man. I'm currently playing an unarmored priest, and even if I get like 100 in evasion with ancestor summoning spells, I still get hit. I wonder what's the calculation. Yeah, I don't know. If you like... Oh. Oh. Oh crap. Oh man, she's dueling it out with this guy. Dagoth of Vilvius.
You will suffer greatly.
She only has 20 health. Alright, I gotta heal her up somehow. Alright, get out of here. Alright, Pearl, Moon Sugar, Black Tourmaline. F5. Alright, there's a bed here. No sign of her brother. There's some skooma there. Alright, I don't know. Well, we defeated a Ash Ghoul guy. Should we take the 6th house amulet? Carried by ministers and representatives of the 6th house, the sapphire inlaid amulet appeals to denote the status of those carrying it, all of whom having made great strides toward the enlightenment promised by Dagoth III. I guess I'll take it. Dagoth Vilvius. Alright, well, I don't know what we were supposed to do earlier when it was like, you gotta lower the gates on the pyramid head guy. Like, I don't know what we were supposed to do back then. Lock too complex, yeah. Oh, alright. This is the problem with some of these like quest mods, is like sometimes I just have no idea what I'm doing. Can we talk to her here? Alright, I don't know where else to... I guess this is just a dead end here. Let me go back this way, I guess. We gotta go back to the room that had all the ash ruiners, I think. There's a bunch of treasure over there. Don't I have something I can use here? Nice, there we go. Tinner's Hop Toad. Alright, there's a little loot thing here. I guess the ancient Dagoth brandy we can take. I don't know if it's really how good it is as like a thing to sell. Alright. Yeah, this Tinner's Hop Toad is wonderful. What the heck is that? Ebony Glaive. Dagoth Brandy is like 1,000 gold. Yeah, that's why we should be taking those. Good thing I took the ones I found. Yeah. Fortify health, restore fatigue. Alright, there's an ebony glaive here. There's no way we have enough space to carry it, so what I'm gonna have to do is probably take my backpack and open it, and then let's see. There's probably a bunch of things in here I can get rid of. I don't know. Can I like clear enough space in here? And then can I put the ebony glaive in? It's 28 pounds. We need like 92 pounds to put it in. Hold on, I can take this out. Yeah. Let me drop this netch leather crap. Alright, we were able to fit the ebony glaive in there. But now we're carrying like 20 pounds of stuff. Alright, it hurts to drop that much scuttle at once, but we can't carry all this stuff. 3 more pounds and we're good. Yeah, we got that ancient Dagoth brandy. Anything else? We just need to drop 2 more pounds. Yeah, we can get more of this later. Alright. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna probably call the stream there, guys. I'm gonna head out now. But we're gonna complete this quest hopefully in the next episode. We gotta find this lady's brother and rescue him from an island filled with 6th house cultists and monsters, so that'll be interesting. And then we'll do those 2 more writs that we have for the Morag Tong, the one here in Sheogorad, and then the Nord Sorceress and Pelagiad. We'll do those next time, and continue our journey with Belos Sedri, the Morag Tong Incubus. So thank you guys so much for watching. Gonna drop a save here, and I hope to catch you all later. Bye!